Hello, everybody. Hello. It's your man KTJ. So let's get into this talk today. We got a good one for you today. We're talking about church boy game. You guys going to get into it. This is a letter that was sent to me that I'm sharing with you guys. Letters from the love coach, dear love coach. Here's the letter. So says, "Hey Kelvin, thank you for all your posts. They really help me get clarity. However, I will like to ask a question. What's your take on a guy that prefers to keep you at arm's length but goes to lunch with his friends every Sunday without inviting you, without inviting, and y'all go to the same church for never together?" All right. So just to kind of get into this a little bit, this is game, right? As a young man who grew up in church and understand how this goes, let me just tell you something. When you're and this lady, she's an adult, like they're all grown, right? Something you got to understand is what a young single man in church is like a number one prospect, right? He's the guy that everybody's checking out. He's the guy that everybody wants. He's the guy that they're looking at, right? And so when he shows up at the place, everybody's like, wait a minute, who's this guy? What's he up to? Could he be sent here as my husband? Right? And so this guy knows that his position is valuable there as being the top prospect, right? All the ladies checking him out. He's just, So here's the thing. This is what I told this young lady, and I'll tell you guys. Like, he's in a position that he doesn't want to look bad. He don't want to look like a womanizer, and that everybody going to talk about him and say stuff about him, and he's this, he's that, he's got a different girl every day of the week, right? He don't want that reputation, and so he's playing it cool. This is how you play it cool. This is church boy game right here. You play it cool. You don't get too close to any of the women, and you don't let any of the people see you getting close to any of the women, even if you like one of them, even if you like some of them. So this is what the game that this guy is playing. He probably actually does like her, but he doesn't like her. He's not ready to really pursue her. He goes to work. He goes to church with the friend. Y'all know how it is. After church, y'all going to go find some chicken, right? He goes to lunch with the friends every Sunday without inviting her. What happens if he invites her? People are going to ask, bro, what's up with her? Oh, y'all are a couple. He might actually even like the lady, but he's like, he doesn't want the attention, right? He doesn't want that kind of attention. And so he's like, he's going to lay back, let her, if she wants to come with them, she's fine to come with them, right? And she could probably include herself in the group, but she doesn't want to. She wants to be invited into the group, which is totally understandable. And so the best thing she could really do is just probably just let this go, right? Because here's the thing. I tell my clients all the time, you are not to go on layaway for anybody. You are not to be on layaway for anybody. If a man wants you, he will pursue you. If a man desires you, you will know it. If a man wants your company, he wants you in his space, he will let you know he wants you in his space, and you don't have to guess. You don't have to wonder and ponder and pray and meditate. Does he want me? Does he? Guess what? If he's ready, he's ready. And this guy is not ready. So the last thing you want is a man that's not ready, right? So my advice to her and advice to anybody else that's in this kind of situation is allow it to play out. Either he's going to pursue you, either he's coming after you, or he's not. And if he's not, right, if he's not going to come after you, start ignoring his displays of affection behind closed doors and when nobody else is around, right? Because this also could be the setup. I'm supposing this guy is a nice guy, right? I'm supposing this guy is a good guy, but this is also the setup for how some of these church boy game guys end up having multiple women, because you accepted his behind the scenes kind of flirtation, behind the scenes relationship. So then he can just start seeing you behind the scenes. He could just start showing up at your job, have you come to lunch with him, beyond anybody else, nobody be around. That's that behind the scenes thing. And so he can also behind the scenes come to your house at nighttime. Hello. Okay. This is that behind the scenes kind of thing. So be careful of these situations that if a man does not want to be with you out in public in this way, there's a good reason for it, and it's because he doesn't really like you the way that you probably like him. So if you guys got a letter, send your letter into lovecoachatlanta@gmail.com, and I may choose it for a broadcast, all right, for a Dear Love Coach edition. So you guys have an amazing day.